So what's going on YouTube? I guess everyone are doing good. Okay, let's jump into the video. So in this video, I'm teaching you about how do you use add user, how do you add the user, how do you do that. So for that, there is one command called add user. Okay, so there is one command called add user. So and then if you need to delete that, there is delete user. So this is how you add the user and this is how you delete the user. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, now how do you do that? So let's say you need to add a name called let's say sing 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 like that. So let's say you need to add a new user called sing. If I press enter, then it will create create a home directory for him, and it will create something like shell, something like that. Okay, so now it is asking for the password, so you need to give the password for that. Let me give I gave 00000000, and if you need any full name, you can also give. If not, you can just press enter. If there is a role name, you can roll number, you can give work phone number, work, like that. If you don't need anything, just press enter, it will just go back. If I press ls, if I do ls, you can see there is a new folder came in with a username called sing. What do you do? Like, I need to go inside that particular user. How do you do that? So that I can go with su. Yeah, now you are in su. Now you are in sing what user. Okay, now you're logged in as a sing user. Okay, now what I do, I need to create a user, but what I need to do, I'll just go for the root user now. Password 1234. Okay, now what I do, I will go for the root user. Just a minute. Sign is not sudo user. Okay, let's go back. Let's go to the home folder, then we can shift it to parrot. Now we can go inside parrot. That will be the password of parrot will be 5698. Yeah, now we can go for the root user. Okay, now what we do is that, so there is so many users, right? There is 4 users, you saw it. But now what I do, I need to specify the home directories also for them. How do you do that? So if you specify a home directory, let's say you need to specify some home directory for that. This will allow you to specify a custom home directory for a particular user. Let's say path to home, path /to home, then what username. Okay, so this is how you can specify the home directory if you need to add it for any particular new users. So this is the syntax. Okay, now let's say I don't need to add a home directory, but I need to add a shell for them. So there is many shells like bash shell, fish shell, something like that. There is many shells, but you need to specify a shell for them. Then what you do, you specify shell, then bin /bash and the username. This is what the syntax for to specify what do you call the shell. How do you do that? Let's say you need to create a username called god. So you're specifying bin splash. Then if I press enter, it will ask for the password. Okay, so you can see that what group name also created, that is god, and the group id will be 1010, and the user name also created, that will be god, and the username will be 10106. Why it is 10106? Why it can't be 101,000? Because there is already, this is the sixth user I am creating it, so that is why it is taking 10106. Okay, you got it. Okay, let's press only enter, then yes. Okay, now if I go to the home directory, not this, if I go to the home directory, now you can see there is one more folder called god, one more folder called god. This is also a user. Okay, let's say while creating add user, like while creating a user, you need to assign a particular group for them, assign a particular group. So for that there is one argument. So in this you can specify a group name and a username. So this will basically there is many groups, right? So this will basically add this particular user in this particular group. This is how you use in group. Okay, so I don't have any groups, so I'm just showing the syntax for that. Okay, next, let's say you need to create a multiple groups. Let's say you need to create a multiple groups for a single user. So you are creating a user, let's say you are creating a one user, that will be add user, username. Then you need to create multiple groups. Then this will be the syntax for that. So you are creating one user and you are creating a multiple groups. If I press enter, like only one or two names allowed. Yeah, this is basically to specify a group name. Okay, so you can add a user to multiple groups. Okay, so basically it is not creating a group. So let's say there is already a two groups. Let's say there is already a two groups, but you need to add this user to two groups. Let's say there is parrot and light. Okay, so let's say there is a two group, and this will be the first group and this will be the second group. Okay, this is what the syntax it is. The original syntax will be like this only, but I don't know, this is specifying that there is a three username created at once, so that is totally wrong. But as I showed you before, so see, this will be the group 1 which is already been existed. Okay, this will be the group 2 which is already been existed. So I'm not creating a new group, I'm creating a user. I'm specifying this user should be in these two groups. So this is what the syntax for that. Okay, let's say you need to set expiry date for some user. Let's say some user is adding, but that user will be for 1 week, let's say like that. So add user and expiry expiry date. So you can specify a date by today. I'm recording this video on today, that will be 2023 and 9 September. Okay, so now I need to specify a month, that will be September. September is basically 09, I guess. September, November, December, no, yeah, September, October, November, December, sorry. Basically it's 09, and then I need to specify what I need to specify a date, that will be 09 itself. So now if I create a username, so this username will be ended by today, but I don't need to end it by today. I need to end this user by tomorrow. By tomorrow this username will be totally deleted. Okay, totally deleted. That is why we use what expiry date. So this user will be deleted tomorrow automatically. I don't need to do that, it will delete automatically. Okay. Okay, now see, while you are creating a particular user, it will ask for the full name and what phone number and something numbers and all, something like that, right? So you don't need to specify there. You can specify while creating itself. What do you do? There is one argument called geckos. Okay, argument called geckos. You can specify the full name here. Full name here and username. Okay. Okay, so if you're like, if I press enter, like if usually while I'm creating the user in this particular part, it will ask for what user in here it will ask for what user is created and home directories are created, and after that it will ask for the full name, and after that it will ask for the phone number and something etc like that. But if you need to if you don't need to specify there, you need to specify while creating itself in the line command line itself, then you need to use geckos. Okay, that is how you create the user. Okay, let's say you need to create a system user. You need to create a system user without password or a home directory. You need to create a system user. Okay, not a normal user. You need to create a system user. So that you need to do system and then username. So this will basically create the system user, and which is basically it's not totally the root user. I'm not saying that system user is a root user. System user is a part of a root, but he will not be the user, but he will be a system user. Like I can't give an example, but it's like it is self-explanatory, right? So system user means it's like a system user, not a normal user. Okay, now I showed you how do you add the user, but now I will show you how do you delete the user, how to delete the user. So I have created many users, that will be God, John 2 and Sing. Okay, so how do you delete this particular user? So you need to use delete user and the name. Okay, delete user, a particular name. If I press enter, that user will be deleted. If I do ls now, God will be not present, I guess. Okay, yeah, God is not present because I deleted that file is been deleting in the background. You need like 5 to 10 minutes, then the files which is created for the God user will be totally deleted. Okay, let's say I don't need to delete, but I need to okay, sorry, I need to delete the user, but also I need to delete the home directory of the user. How do you do that? So for that, you need to use delete user, and you need to specify remove home. So that will delete the user. That will delete the user, as well as that will delete the the home directory of a particular user. Okay. Let's say sing, SINGH. So this will basically delete the sing user. See, you can see the sing is not present here. The sing user has been deleted. Let's do for God also. I guess it will say God does not exist. Yeah, maybe I should have done this before itself. Okay, let's say you need to delete the username, and you need to delete the home directories, and you need to delete the mail spoof. If there is application called mail spoof, if you need to delete that as well, then you can use delete user, remove and all files, remove all files. Then you need to specify a name. So this will basically delete the user's username and delete the home directory, and it will delete the mail spoof. Like if there is application, then it will permanently delete it. Let's say that particular user, like I'm deleting some user. Let's say he's been logged in, is using that user in, let's say this system is a server, then many people can connect it. Let's say this system is a server, then many people can connect it. Now I need to delete that particular user. So there is 100 people who are using my server, but I need to delete a specific user, but now currently is logged in some other places. But how do you delete that? But you need to do some, like I'm saying that guy log out so that I can delete your user, but that guy is not logging out. So what do you do? So for that you need to use one more argument called force. You're forcing that user to delete. Now what will happen? So if that if that user logged in also, like in the current situation, that if that user logged in also, it will automatically delete it. It will automatically delete that user. Yeah, if that is user who is logged in. Only then you need, if you can use force, then it will delete the user forcefully. Okay, let's say you need to remove the user from specific group during deleting. While adding a user, you obviously add the user for particular group, right? By default it will add for the first user group, but now I need to delete user, and okay, I need to delete the user, but I need to remove that user from a particular group. Then what I do, I use delete user, then username, and then I specify the particular group. Then that particular user will be deleted from that group, and the username also will be deleted from my system. So that is all. We use delete group, delete user, and add user, add user man page you can do. You can see the man page, it will provide you a add user and add group. Yeah, you can also add the group, not only the add user, you can also add the group, which group you need. So it will also display. There is many many arguments that you can use it. As I showed you before, there is a geckos, and you can force to delete the user. Okay, so there is many commands that you can just explore using it, and you can see the versions of it. Yeah, it is 3.1.1 Delul. Okay, so that is all up guys, and thank you for watching, and bye.